Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions we express do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. If you would like to support the show, go to Duckfeed.tv/tipjar and check out our Patreon campaign.
You can start at any time.
You know how rum in Spanish is, I think it's ron, R-O-N?
Oh, no, my period.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm on a different page than you. Yeah, rum. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. No, so it's ron, and there's a cocktail that is it's rum and ginger beer or ginger ale called a Dark and Stormy. Are you aware of this?
No.
Yeah. I want to. Can you tell me where I can put in a petition to make a rum and ginger, not a Dark and Stormy, but a Ron Howard?
How long did you work on that?
It was my drive home from work.
Gotcha. And how many toddlers did you run it by?
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Kris and Kole Ross.
Man, I just wanted to work that. I just bounce it off of you.
No, it was good. It was good. Yeah.
All right.
You did good with that thing.
I didn't do it for your approval. I did it for the show.
No, I know. I was complimenting you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's always weird. I know.
You're such an aggressive complimenter is the thing.
I am. You did good there, and I didn't grunt or groan. I let you have your moment.
Yeah, no, that's
shine, Cole. Shine.
I'll try. It's just I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it whatsoever.
Crazy diamond.
Yeah. What are you up to?
What are you doing?
I'm recording a podcast with you. I'm twirling a like one of those long lighters, like a barbecue lighter. I use them for lighting candles. I'm twirling it like it's a pistol.
I heard the noise.
Yeah. No, I need to put it. I need to put that down. I'll put it slightly out of reach. I'm fidgeting.
Hey, no problem. I'm gonna eat this. What is it? Bubble tape? What is that stuff called?
I mean, bubble tape is just bubble gum, but it's served. It's a foot long. It's gum by the foot.
Gum by the yard.
Yeah. Gum
is that
yard.
What it's called?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's called bubble tape, or.
Yeah, bubble tape. Like you'd buy it, like you'd get it. See, the concession stands at Little League baseball games. Those were those were havens for non-traditional gum, not sold in the bar or strip form. Like you would get bubble tape, and the pro move, like you were a maniac, was do not, just like pull off, 4 inches of bubble tape and cut it off with its little Play-Doh Fun Factory thing. No, you take the entire disc, the entire wrapped up disc of bubble tape, and then you just take a bite out of the side of it.
I thought it was really weird that they kept it from sticking to itself with cocaine.
Well, how else were they going to traffic all of that? You need to get the kids hooked early,
6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
Yeah.
That was their slogan.
Yeah, for you? Was it for you, not them?
Yeah, it's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
Oh, they're just doing like the whole like, hey, don't share this thing.
It's not like it's not for parents.
Like those cans of mints where there's a big opening that's like, hey, to share. And there's a small opening for you, which always struck me as being backwards.
Wikipedia says the white powdery substance on the gum is most likely cornstarch, which is used to prevent drying and sticking to itself. Oh, the 90s were a different time. You didn't have to declare what you were using as a non-sticking agent.
Yep. What's this mysterious white? Mysterious white powder really fell out of favor in the 2000s.
That explains my multiple kidney transplants.
Yep. But no, that's just because
Speaking of which, Patreons, or whatever the fuck you call them.
What? Is there something wrong with your kidneys?
Yeah.
What? What's wrong with your kidneys?
I don't know. If you can get people to give you $5,000 a month for this shit, they could give me a kidney.
Well, to be fair, they're not giving it for this shit.
No, the shit you normally do.
Oh, okay.
For this gold's free.
Yep.
It's a national treasure.
No, we got a MacArthur Genius Grant just to keep doing what we're doing.
Right. They dug up MacArthur and made him talk. These guys are geniuses.
Yep. Is that referring to the General MacArthur? Is that what we're talking about?
I think so. Is that the awards? That's who it's from, right?
Yeah, it's like the MacArthur Foundation, or so. Like, those are the people who like find a handful of geniuses, and they're like, "Hey, you need funding for your research, but more so than that, you just need the independence that comes from this huge windfall of money to recognize your ability. Like, we need you not to have to work because you are an asset to America, just doing what you do."
No, it's not. Nope. That's
No?
John MacArthur.
Oh, who's that dipshit?
He invented bubble tape.
Oh,
No.
at least the early version's pre-cornstarch.
Oh, he owned a banking. He owned Bankers Life and Casualty. So that's less exciting than it could have been.
Do you suppose that, like, you know how the Airheads, like the mysterious Airheads flavor, is just what comes out of the Airheads machine in between flavor rounds?
Yeah.
Like, and they just don't.
That's actually a really
don't
good
color.
idea.
It is. It's like, but like every Airhead I've ever had tastes exactly the same. Like they might as well not have any flavor, you know?
Why are we throwing this white goo away?
Well, lots of reasons.
Let's package this white goo.
Man, nondescript white goo really fell back in favor around the time the Airheads guys did that. No, so
Right.
Do you think that, like, you know, just I like the idea of selling manufacturing defects, right? Like, have you ever been to the grocery store and in the cracker aisle looking at Cheez-Its? I like a Cheez-It, you know.
Okay.
And you'll see like, oh, here's regular, here's whole wheat, here's pepper jack. Pepper jack ones aren't that great, but then there are ones that are like extra crispy, which to me just sounds like, oh, these are the ones we fucked up by cooking too long.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Cheez-It crumbs.
Factory second Cheez-Its.
Cheez-It shake.
Oh, I got the skunk Cheez-Its.
Oh, man. Cheez-Its are full of seeds. Seeds and stems, I tell you. Fuck Nabisco.
Man, no, but like those manufacturing defects, you know, if you forget to put the cornstarch on, guess what? You got yourself a gum puck.
Okay.
Yeah.
That changes things a bit. Wonder if you can get a bubblegum hockey puck.
Yeah.
Bubblegum hockey puck. Oh my God!
You should
see what this Canadian broad's doing with bubblegum.
Huh?
No, yeah, oh yeah. You can get their little. They're like you know, they're little yeah.
Yeah.
Little bubble gums that look like kind of like Spree.
Yeah,
They're calling them hockey pucks.
I mean, it's just a shape. It's just a bubble gum disc.
It's what? Oh God!
What?
That's funny. It's like just like a guy getting caught drawing like the outline and, you know, the penis and balls and like the church hymnal. It's just a shape.
I happen to like two circles plus an ellipsoid.
Right.
The orientation has nothing to do with it.
Right. Just a shape.
Yeah, just a shape.
Doesn't have to mean anything. You give it the meaning. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm like this just exists. You know,
you lose every time you use the same argument that you use for the N-word.
Yep. Yeah,
every time. No, you're the one who interprets it that way.
No, I mean, anytime your response to something involves no you, yeah, I think you lost. I think you just ceded the high ground on that.
No you. Oh God. So do you think there's a strip club, and maybe think it's in Asia somewhere, where the girls can only dance when they're menstruating?
Why does it have to be Asia? That sounds more like a...
is that like a German thing?
Yeah, exactly.
No matter where
I was going to say...
No matter where it is, it's called the rusty cunt.
Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. That's what I thought about on the way home.
No, that's not, I mean, like, not to cast aspersions on a country. Let's put it on a border. I think that let's put it on a border so no one country has to take it. I'm going to say like that. What?
Philippines?
No. I mean, Philippines. They've got their own terrible situation going on out there. God.
Yeah.
Jesus, that piece of work.
The president said when he was mayor of the town, he used to just hop on his motorcycle going looking for criminals to kill.
Yeah, while also doing drugs himself.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I want all the drugs.
Yeah, he's a confessed drug user and murderer. It's real scary.
Wait a minute. But he hates drugs.
Yeah, he hates drug dealers.
Why? Because does he still do drugs?
No, but he did in the past.
Oh, well, so, yeah, most everybody did.
Well, yeah, true, but there's a little bit of extra scrutiny when your hypocrisy leads to you killing people.
Right.
Yeah, is my point on that one.
I'm just saying.
Are you going to take the that's a risky stance. It's a risky stance trying to defend Duterte.
I'm not defending him.
I know, and
you're the one who put that meaning into it.
Yeah, so now see, you already lost.
Damn it, you're the one. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I say it's not fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. If there's anything that infuriates me from a child, adult, anyone, it's not fair. No, it's not.
Yep, but it happened. It's not fair, but it happens. And that's the thing. It's saying it's not fair. It can't make it unhappen. You can say, oh, let's try not to have that happen again in the future, but
right.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's rigged is a boat. That's the only thing that's rigged.
Oh man.
That's where all the rigging is going on is on a boat.
Yeah.
Or an airplane or a parachute.
I was gonna say. Yeah, like a car that's rigged to blow.
Oh shit!
What?
Skydive porn.
Really?
Rigged to blow.
I thought that was a thing. Like we had a story a little while back about a porn producer who was having people fuck while they were falling from the sky. And it was like the FAA had to like stepped in and said, yeah, you guys can't do that.
Now the one guy was just dressed like Sub-Zero
from Mortal Kombat.
Yep. The girl didn't have a parachute. That's why it was called Death Blow.
Jesus. Oh, that's awful. Why just the girl? Huh?
Because she died. It doesn't work unless she dies.
Oh, I think that's actually the definition of misogyny.
It doesn't work unless she dies.
Yeah, I think
a little inside. Let me finish. Dies a little inside.
What's a little inside?
I said unless she dies a little inside. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
dies a little inside. She doesn't actually die.
Oh, I mean, it just makes you think it is. Yeah. Why wasn't the Kings of Comedy called the Faces of Death?
I don't know what that is. What is the Kings of Comedy?
That was like Bernie. I was about to say Bernie Sanders.
It was Bernie Sanders and Barney Frank's vaudeville act, which they both had blackface.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be vaudeville. That'd be Borscht Belt, right?
They yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
But no, Kings of Comedy.
They were polar bears.
Wait, really? Both of them were polar bears?
No, they worked with polar bears. They were the vaudeville blackface Siegfried and Roy, only with bears.
Oh, blackface. Jeez, where that?
Well, that's what you would have to do. I said it twice before, and you were laughing. You thought it was good. I said, like, want to be offended? You're the one.
I didn't hear you. Jeez, man. No, I'm referring to the Kings of Comedy with Bernie Mac and Cedric the Entertainer. I guess there was like a Def Comedy Jam or something like that, but I just
I know neither.
And then the Bernie Mac, really? You don't remember Bernie Mac with the scary eyes?
I assume that they both wear tan suits.
No, and then Faces of Death. It's those it's those VHSs or DVDs that were passed around to people dying. It's like plane crashes and shit.
No, I know Faces of Death.
Okay.
Is it because they're both dead?
Is Cedric the Entertainer dead? I know Bernie Mac is dead as fuck,
sure.
but
Bernie Mac, he died a long time ago in a Motel 8.
Huh. You act like you didn't know who Bernie Mac was.
I don't, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I know what he looks like. Right. Every picture I've seen of him, he's wearing a khaki suit.
Okay. Cedric the Entertainer is still alive.
Oh, he is. Good.
I think you're thinking of Patrice O'Neal, who died.
No, I don't think so. He wore silver suits.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He was good.
Yeah.
What did he die of?
I think it was like kidney failure or something like that. Taking that all the way back around. He didn't have a Patreon.
Diabetes.
I mean, yeah. One led to the other.
Why does that disproportionately affect the African American community?
I don't actually have an answer. I really don't.
Like, wow. How long did it take to stump Kole? What episode is this?
Well, it's one of those things because like you can make any kind of like my Dead Reckoning just has to say maybe it has something to do with poverty and eating habits that come from growing up poor and, you know, existing in, you know, food deserts and the habits that pop up when you're young or some kind of cultural thing. I don't know if it's biological. And because we're speaking about a minority, I'm not actually comfortable joking about it, so I won't bullshit about it. So there we are. I know you're not joking, but like I don't want to come up with a jokey answer is the thing. Yeah. There might be theories. I haven't looked into it.
It's not. I mean, okay, this is a serious conversation. The joke would be a game show with only amputee contestants, and it's called Stumped.
How do they buzz in?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of waiting with people who really, really have something to say. It's like it's just a bunch of amputees that look like they have to pee for a half an hour.
Oh, jeez, that's cruel. That's cruel, is what it is.
I'll take any answer. Any answer. Let me repeat the question. Again, any answer.
Why is the time limit 3 minutes?
Just hit the buzzer. All you have to do.
Well, no, but that like so the thing is like what you're talking. You know, God, I feel bad talking about about amputees. What you're talking about is finding quadruple amputees, which I don't know what percentage of the population that is.
Mermaid people? Yeah, I'll take anybody.
Mermaid people, like people whose legs were fused together in a Johnny Tremaine-like accident?
No, at birth.
Oh.
Unless Johnny Tremaine was conceived on accident.
Thalidomide?
Who was that guy anyway?
Johnny Tremaine? He's a fictional character. He worked, I think it was in Paul Revere's Silver Shop or something like that. And,
I know none of that is.
What?
He's a fictional character who worked in a real guy's silver shop.
Yeah, it was a book. It was a kid's book about a kid's perspective on the Revolutionary War. He was a gifted silversmith apprentice, but his hand got mangled after a bunch of silver was poured on it.
Mm-hmm. I worked on the farm and I was silent for about 6 years. It's a fucking great book.
Chris, what's your name?
You just said it. It's Chris.
Well, yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, idiot. I'm Kole. I'm Kole. And what show is this, Chris?
This is the comedy podcast, Those Damn Ross Kids.
Yeah, what's your name?
It's Chris.
My name's Kole.
The second time.
And we're third. And we're here to entertain your asses. Yeah.
Yes. What episode?
It is 195, last of 2016.
Good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, it's good.
So this is coming out before Christmas.
Yes, it's coming out the Tuesday before Christmas, so those stories are still in play.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
You said there was something you wanted to talk to me about on the show?
Yeah. You went to your class reunion, right?
Yes, I did. I went to my 10-year class reunion.
Okay. And it was good?
Yeah, it was good. When I was telling people, especially, you know, either friends or people at work, or when, you know, talking about it was with some listeners, it was kind of like, oh gosh, that sounds like hell. I would never go back. It's like, I didn't really have a bad time in high school. The worst thing about it was I went there and I realized, oh yeah, all my friends are older. Like everybody graduated before me.
Right.
Yeah. And that sucked. But otherwise it was, I don't know, it was fun to get to talk to people again, you know?
Yeah.
It was real low stakes and all of that. Yeah, no, it was a good time.
Low stakes. Did you take any business cards?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I thought about it, but like, I don't want to, people know, people, if people want to get a hold of me, they can get a hold of me.
No, I mean, you don't have a presence, do you?
I mean, yeah.
What presence? I know in person you don't.
Right. No, in person I'm a non-entity.
In person you're a shape.
Just a shape. It's just a shape.
You're a black and denim shape.
Yeah, any meaning that you ascribe to that shape, yeah, that's all on you. It's all on you. Yeah. No, it was a good time. I know like that wouldn't be your jam. I don't know very much about your high school experience is the thing. Like
it went.
Yeah, like you did tennis. I know you had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, I did that, and I got around and I did stuff. And,
yeah. Like socially, I have no idea. Like
I got older, but the girls stayed the same age.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking, 25 years ago when you were in high school.
That was 15 years ago.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were. For some reason, I thought you were a 45-year-old man.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's the pipe, isn't it?
Yeah, you're. Yeah, see, it would be the pipe if you ever smoked it.
Crack pipe? Yeah, that screams adult.
Mm-hmm. No, it just shows that you're willing to commit.
When you think about it, it really does. How many teens do you know that smoke crack?
Probably more than you think, but not personally. That's an
adult thing. Yeah, that's an adult thing.
I got sad thinking about kids smoking crack.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I just don't have the stomach for this anymore.
It gets me excited.
One time we had like
they're gonna need money.
Jesus. One time we had a speaker come in. Like, like a motivational speaker. This is high school. Like a stay off drugs, real, Dan Davis, captain of the football team kind of guy.
Right.
And like, it was just dead silent auditorium and he was up there doing his thing. He was real intense. And he started talking about drugs and the effects of, drugs on people. And you have no idea what this will do, not just to you, but to your kids. I've seen all these crack babies out there. And let me tell you, these crack babies, and he just kept saying crack babies over and over again. I'm not like a dead baby humor kind of guy, like, like not even really that much back then. But like him saying, like every time he said crack babies, it lost all meaning when I heard the word crack babies. And I was like sitting, in the middle of this auditorium, just stifling laughs, and he wouldn't stop. It was like a 10-minute part of it was just crack baby after crack baby. So
kind of like democracy.
I guess. Yeah. But like, just imagine, trying not to laugh in that situation. Remember when that old lady fell down in front of Cheddar's and I laughed?
Yeah.
It's tough.
That was a thing.
Yeah, it's tough when you know you can't.
To you?
What
happened to you? Why are you so nice now?
I don't know what happened.
I mean, really, there's how many people out of everybody that listens to your shows, how many people have actually met you in person?
I don't know, like 30, somewhere between like 30 and 50.
30, something like that.
30 or
okay.
50. Yeah.
And did they talk? Like, you have a Slack thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they talk about what it's like to meet you in person?
No, I mean, just like, it's just
like, are they like, do you share like fun facts, like what you don't know about me?
No, that's not, that's not really any
there's no peeks into your prejudices.
Not really. No. Like the only thing I hear about it, and just God, I can't stand even thinking about this. It's just like, oh, he's as nice as I expected, or it was a lot of fun to get to meet them, or had a great time meeting other listeners, stuff like that. Like
he is a shape.
He is a shape. Like like one person's summation was he's tall.
He's much taller than I would have thought.
It wasn't phrased like that. It was just, oh, he's tall. Like, okay. I'm like 6 foot. It's like a dude's height.
Relative to the dorm room set that he does Duckfeed Live on.
The dorm room set.
I'm just teasing. Just fine. So you went to your reunion and everything was good. Was there anybody that was like a real overachiever? Did anybody come in like in a helicopter or anything like that? Or was there anybody that was just good?
Doing good? Is that what?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody who's just like really, really good.
Like rolling in it. Like, so generally the kids who came from rich families are doing well. Like, there are some people who like bought property when they were 18 and are like landlords or whatever, and that's, used to fund their stuff. But they're all like, everybody's kind of just working jobs. The furthest anybody came was like from Florida. I think the person who was most show offy was the person who organized the event, because she's a professional party planner, and she works out of Columbus. I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, like the food's good, the venue's good, all that. Like, yeah, this is what I do. Like, oh, that's pretty great. Yeah.
So I assume that the conversation, she said, this is what I do. And then they said, well, what are you doing, Kole? And you said,
this gets at the heart of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
How does one explain what that shape does all day?
Where does that shape go? How does that shape continue to exist? No, right. I explained it as best I could. I said, I do two things. I work at a video production company that does like marketing, animation kind of stuff, and
classy animation. That's good.
Right. And I write stuff there, and I work on educational content, stuff like that. Like, it's like I direct cartoons. Cool. And then I have a business, like it's actually like a half and half thing. I do podcasts. Like internet radio stuff where I talk about video games and be funny and, like stuff like that. I'm more nervous explaining it to you because I know you're going to like poke holes in it. When I was telling you to people, they're like, "Oh, that sounds perfect. Like that's exact. Like it sounds like an amazing fit for you."
He's as tall as I thought.
It's like yeah, just directing educational cartoons and being funny in front of a microphone about video games is probably about the most me thing that there is. And even back then, that would have been the case.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you've grown. You're taller, I'm sure.
Yeah. So why are you so fascinated with this? Just because I don't have a Richard Scarry job that you can describe with a hat?
What kind of hat do you have?
I have a lot of hats.
What does that mean? Who was Richard Scarry?
He's the guy who did the Busy Town books. Like the pig walked around the butcher, and they're like there were the fireman cats, and there were there's Lowly Worm. He drives an Apple car.
Okay.
I guess what I'm saying is like, why do you?
I'm tripping balls. That's what I'm saying.
Why do you find amusement in my difficulties? Conveying what I do? Like, oh, like I'm an internet person. I internet for a living. is what it is.
I internet hard.
Yeah. That's a question for you. I'm throwing that back on you.
Yeah, no, it's good. I just wondered because you don't do exactly that. You don't walk around by a butcher all day.
Mm-hmm. No, I butcher in my free time.
Right. So I just wondered how you explained. Like, did you give them a card or
no?
Did everyone get a greeting card? Like, hey, good to see you, and then you open it up and it plays like a sample of your greatest hits.
Yeah. No, it wasn't anything like that. I was just kind of
Did everyone look under their chair and get an iPad loaded with your content?
All of my content. Chris.
Everyone look under your chairs.
My content would not fit on an iPad. Okay. It just wouldn't. Too much of it. Too much content. No, like it was like I had the type. Go ahead.
So you pared it down to your best content, which was on a 3.5 floppy.
Exactly, and it was one half of a syllable that was just my name.
Yep, I screamed Mega Man and then one long part.
That was cut off at the end. End of file.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. No,
it was a wave.
Yep. See, that's funny. That's a really funny. That's a really funny joke about audio. I don't know if you know that you did that.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to wrap a MIDI in there, but it didn't fit.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
That wouldn't make any sense.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, fart.midi would just be like a percussion track.
That'd just be silly.
And yeah, no, it's asinine.
Yeah.
So
you want to do a story now that I know that you know how to describe what you do?
It's funny because explaining things is my living, but okay, yeah, let's do a story.
Yeah, it's also it's funny how your living can be your downfall. I was at our parents' house the other night, and there was a question, and I can't remember what it was about, but it was like the I can explain it to you, and then it was the but I can't understand it for you.
Oh, what?
So there was the short version that lacked details.
Oh, okay, yeah,
of the
like
question, and then there was like the and here's the rest of the story. You know?
Yeah.
And so
I can tell you what it is, but that's not a guarantee you're going to understand it.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So I gave the first part, and then of the answer, and then I said, and if you want to know more than that, call Cole.
Are you at liberty to say what this was about?
I don't remember what it was about. I really don't. Maybe it was a health question.
It's a really bad story, Chris.
And then so it turns out my keys were in my pocket.
There we go. Good. That's all it takes.
Yep.
Just have some goddamn common courtesy for once in your life.
My sunglasses were on my head.
Yeah. Pencil behind the ear. Never would have guessed. Yeah. No, tell me a story.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for my favorite mine to come up here. So think a Survivor, only Russian style.
Uh-oh.
Do you know this?
No. I just...
okay.
Russia's hot.
It's called Game 2.
Russia's hot.
Game 2.
Game 2.
Winter. Game 2, winter. Soon to be filmed Russian reality TV show drops 30 contestants into the wilds of Siberia for 9 months. At the end of it, one of them will get $1.6 million. The catch is that the browser crashed.
Did Russia plan that too? Did they hack your browser?
God damn you. I don't know, Hillary. Jesus. Yeah, all right. So the catch is that they're going to be filmed around the clock for all 9 months. There's going to be no crew out in Siberia. It's just 2,000 cameras scattered all over the countryside. Okay?
I mean, this sounds like the setup to a horror movie, like a found footage horror movie.
Yes. And anything goes during this show.
Oh, Jesus.
They just drop the 30 people out there. Anything goes. Quote, each contestant gives consent that they could be maimed, even killed. Everything is allowed. Fighting, alcohol, browser crashed again.
Cannibalism? Do you know if I need to know if there's a cannibalism clause.
Dan Cortez.
Who's Dan Cortez?
You've never seen Stefan?
Oh.
Saturday Night Live.
I've seen Stefan, but I don't know about Dan Cortez.
Oh, there's a recurring thing.
Oh, just a name they kept on.
I was listing things.
Yeah. And then your microphone fell over. Chris, you're a shambles.
No, that was a tape dispenser. All right. So they give consent, maimed, killed. Everything's allowed. Fighting, alcohol, murder, rape, smoking, anything. Interested parties have to be 18 and mentally sane. They will be allowed to bring knives, but no guns. Also, they have to put up $165,000 US in order to play. So the
so it's like a tontine. At
everybody
that point.
everybody pushes in just short of $200K, and one of them walks away with everything.
Right. So what's the game?
The game is to get out alive.
To get out alive? Is it like we're going to put you at one end of Siberia and you have to get to the other end, or like?
It's Blizzard Thunderdome.
I guess, but that's really bizarre. I mean, is it literally just the last person alive? I guess is that what we're looking at?
I don't. They drop them out there and see what happens. They're going to get basic survival training by Russian special forces. there's going to be no crew, like I said, and
yeah.
The show does warn that the cops will be on alert. You must understand that the police will come and take you away. So you can do anything.
You can do anything, but the law still applies.
Yeah. We are on the territory of Russia and obey the laws of the Russian Federation. Psst, no, we don't.
No. Here's a map of where the cameras don't cover.
Right. Yeah. So it's basically Metal Gear Solid.
Yep. Everybody has their Soliton radar.
Oh, I'm going techie deep on this one, man. I'm feeling good. I've been studying up. I've been trying to be relatable.
You got to know your audience. You know, when you're on here, you're on my turf, buddy.
Right?
Yeah. No, that's good. Are you proud? See, this is the reaction I wanted to my Ron Howard joke.
I low crawled all the way here.
Did you make sure to cover your footprints? Oh, they're gonna get you.
Oh shit!
Bring. Yeah.
Fucking laser beams.
See, that barely counts though, because you had a buddy who played a lot of Metal Gear. You watched him play it.
I don't remember that.
It was the.
We aren't buddies.
No, it was what was it, Tony across the way?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He played like Metal Gear Solid and Zelda and shit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I remember trying to play it.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Patience.
Yeah,
I got patience for that.
Stealth games are fun.
What?
I said stealth games are fun.
Oh, I thought you said assault games.
Well, I mean, assault games is what we're talking about. So, Chris, just so we can put this to rest. Why is it called Game 2?
Because there was Game 1. Duh.
Is this like song number 2
no
by Blur?
I really don't. I don't know why there's. I don't know why there's Game 1. Game 1 : Russia.
Yeah.
Let's see what that says. Nope. No? Just Game 2.
Huh. Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah. It's a Canadian Russian series.
Huh.
Nope. That's hockey. Never mind. That's game 1 of a hockey game.
That is Game 1 of a series.
Game one of 7.
Move along. Yeah.
Yep.
No. So I mean, it's probably so. Is it some form of bigotry that I when you said, hey, anything goes, I thought like, oh, because there's no law in Russia aside from being the law against being gay. Like for some reason I thought like, oh yeah, just obviously there wouldn't be any kind of protections for the people who signed away their lives on this thing, which is patently false and not the case. They used to be a fucking superpower, but it's weird. I don't know.
Cole,
yeah.
Did you know you can post nasty shit to Twitter?
Where have you been the past 3 years?
I had no idea. I had this. This popped in my brain because when you talk, I hear "Lady in Red," and then I get a good idea. Lady in Red. And so I thought, porn scrub popped in my head. I don't know why. And so I Googled it to see if it was a thing. Okay, because porn scrub is obviously some sort of like heart monitor that when it senses your heart stops beating, then it Bluetooths to wipe your porn off your computer and phone. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. 'Cause, if you don't have anybody to take care of that for you. Yeah, no, porn buddy. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, no. Yeah. So somebody button, I don't know, button you hit and it it's like did I leave the curling iron on? Did I leave the coffee pot on? I don't know. I'll check porn scrub and then I can hit the button. The coffee pot will still be on, but my search history won't be. Right. Yeah. No, what you're referring to is like a dead man switch, like they had on trains. So the conductor died, then the train would stop. No, so I wonder, that must actually be a thing, not tied to heart rate, but if you don't log in to something for more than 3 days, let's say, or something like that. But there's not. Porn scrub gets you nothing aside from a Twitter handle that's kind of like porn scrub, and when I went to it, it's just nasty. Mm-hmm. I had no idea you could do that. Yeah, well, I mean, there's definitely something in the terms of service, but the thing about Twitter is it's the wild fucking west. I mean, there is some stuff I haven't seen in years on here. Personally, or on like on a screen? Anywhere. There's stuff on there I didn't see in Mexico.
Yeah. No, it's yeah, I mean, like, and Tumblr. Tumblr, man. That's
Really?
like, that's basically all Tumblr is for.
I don't Twitter, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
All you put on Twitter is like how you figured out how to get a new shade on your Hue bulb.
If you're not on Twitter, how do you see what I tweet?
Because you have some sort of like tweet blast that sends shit out on all your social media.
Oh yeah, I do copy that over to Facebook. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forget that Facebook is a thing.
Right.
Yeah. So Chris, since this is before Christmas, this is a heads up for all of the listeners. Somebody at work today was they had fired up the Yule log. Right. This will be the last day that some people are in, just like, hey, let's do like a Christmas thing. So they fired up on their screen, on their Wacom drawing tablet, the Yule log. You know what the Yule log is?
No.
It's like a video. Used to be on like certain channels.
Wait.
What?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
I'm positive if you search Yule log, you'll find a porn result.
No, it's just a fireplace.
Yeah. It's a video of a fireplace. They ever since like digital video, you've been able to buy it on like DVD that'll just loop, or like they're big on YouTube. This guy at work, he had the Yule log on, and they were drinking wine and they were playing Christmas carols. That last part kind of bothered me just because it's annoying. But then ads start playing over the Yule log. That's heinous. But that's not the point. There's a YouTuber who has, and I hate YouTuber. There's a YouTube user who put up a video that is a fitting tribute to this year, 2016. It's not the Yule log. It's the Yule Dumpster Fire.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That YouTube user definitely did good there.
Yeah, that YouTube user did good. I'm very amused by this. Good. Yeah.
That's good.
A dumpster fire with crackling sound. It's a picture of a dumpster. It has some digital flames. I really wish somebody would have actually set a dumpster on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's a good fit. Fuck you, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last story before we wrap up here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy named Dywan McPherson, he's a black man. He decided that he was going to not show up for a date with his fiance. Okay?
Okay.
And instead of, the reason he didn't show up is because he was being held at taser point by two police officers at a gas station down the road from her house. And they claimed that he had a gun in his pocket. So
did he preload? Did he preload on Viagra?
Bystanders saw him, called the fiance. The fiance comes down. The cops ask her to try to talk him out of the gun. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So they didn't shoot him. They didn't tase him. She's able to talk him out of the gun, and he says, fine, reach in my pocket and get it. She reaches in his pocket, and she pulls out an engagement ring.
Oh, my God. That is in such terrible taste. Holy shit.
With the help of two police officers and some fellow bikers, he was able to pull off a very unusual marriage proposal.
Oh, no.
Yep. He said, I really wanted to bring the bike life and police together. I can't believe I actually pulled this off.
Did he have to pay for the police time?
She said, first thing you're going to think is, we got another black man going to get killed by two police officers.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That was the whole flip. That's what he says. That was the whole flip.
This guy's, I mean, so not all about making light of that. This guy kind of rules. What's going on? He's a biker?
Yeah. He's a black biker, crotch rocket biker.
Yeah.
And he decided that he was going to get a couple cop buddies and bikers.
It's about bringing people together.
Hold them at taser point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wanted to show that the police and bikers could work together.
to create a magical union.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, this woman's in for a lifetime of stunts. But before she ends up having to like identify as scraped up remains.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Police spokesman came out and said that the guy was never in any danger. So.
Right. No, I'm just talking about biking, but. I see, Chris. I was expecting this story to be a real grim death march. I was like, "Oh God, police violence!" I just no. This is
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Did they get any reactions from passersby? That's the people that I'd be worried about. Is bystanders, right? Yeah,
especially since disgruntled people around the nation have gone cop hunting,
right?
If you stumble upon that and it's like your falling down day, then what the fuck?
Man, falling down day. I don't understand why we still observe that.
I don't know either. I do it every Tuesday.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hey, Chris, do you want me to tell them what they can do?
That would be a great gift.
Yeah. Well, first off, have a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate, and be safe between now and New Year. It is a very dangerous week, and we want you to come back for the show. This is the first week where we're going to be on the new website, the new hosting platform. Been hard at work transferring everything over, and we're on here now too. It's thosedamnrosskids.com, or if you're used to going to Duckfeed.tv/TDRK or Those Damn Ross Kids, those will both redirect as well. Shouldn't be any interruption in your service. And from there, you can find like iTunes, the iTunes link, and rate us and review us. You can find a link to the Patreon. All of that is good stuff that you can check out, and consider telling telling some of your friends about us in the new year. Chris, did I miss anything?
It's Merry Christmas, America.
Sorry, America. It's Christmas.